Bump, a bump, a bump, a bump, a bump, bump, basher. Sorry for being late, my friends, but like 2 days ago, I noticed this odd smell in Rose's apartment. Now, I keep her place pretty shipshape, and I couldn't figure out what it was. I still can't, and it got worse gradually. And I mopped the floors and cleaned the kitchen. I mean, just I'm on top of it. I had the place professionally cleaned like less than a month ago, and I think there's a dead animal. I think it's like a dead mouse smell, and I just can't put my finger on what that is. I have a little bit of blue screen bleed going on here. I changed my studio around just a little bit. Let me see. I have a green screen. Let me see. Did that fix that? It did. Okay. I'm not exactly sure what it is. And I was down there making her. She has lunch around 5 o'clock because her schedule is what it is. And so I went in there to make her a sandwich, and I just smelled it really bad in one area, and I spent a half an hour trying to see exactly what was going on. And I can't locate it. I cannot figure out what it is. And I've tried. It's really weird. So after the show, I'm just gonna go down there again and I went through everything, cabinets, wondering if it's in the floor. I don't know where it's coming from. And of course, who's the landlord? DL. So that's not easy to deal with because I can't call them. So I'll have to figure it on my own. Maybe I'll have to hire another cleaner. I don't know what it is. Anybody have any insights on locating a smell when you can't find it? And it's one time, a long time ago, she had opened up a can of cat food to feed Booble, the stray cat, and he ran away or whatever. So she put it down, and then she put something on top of it, and it was there for a day. And I smelled it. I found it right away. So it's not that kind of smell. It smells really bad. Really. I checked under all the furniture. Flipped the sofa, did that. I did all that. I mean, I did it all. It's crazy. I did it all. Anyway, happy Speedy Tuesday, everybody. Hope you're all doing well. I'm on high alert, of course. I was going to do it without headphones on, but I was like, I have a microphone. It amplifies stuff even louder than it is. If my doorbell does work, they turned it back on. Having turns it off or unengaged it while they were doing their dirty deeds. Had the fire department here yesterday again because that's all she does, and that's illegal to keep doing that. And it's just a never-ending plight with her. And I'm not going to bore you with that. I want to be a happy person. I want to be the basher guy. It's about you. It's your show. I just hosted, but it's been about me, hasn't it? It's kind of been about me. Surgery, home invasion, the police. Not to be. Look at it. Panel power. Hello again. Hello. Panel power called to let you know. But it's good to have you on the show. But I know it's late. But I just can't wait. Hello. Hello again, Panel Power. Number one, you're the challenger, the great challenger, man, to the throne of Dave Fahrenheit 451. Please pass on the Basher Day. I will indeed. Who's in at number two? In the Maldives, it's Nick B. Are you here from the Maldives? We're honored. We're honored to have you here from the Maldives. Congrats, P squared. We'll catch up with the show later due to time differences. Have sent in the first holiday dive shots to all the gallery. Have a great show and best wishes and love to all the bashers. Love to you, Nick Brooker. It's great to have you here. And look who's here. It's Dave Fahrenheit 451. Hello. And Droopy Doo. Where are you? Great to have you in the show. And I got a gallery from Renaissance. Thank you, Julian. It's been a while. And I'm glad to have you. So I was so happy to see that you sent in pictures because it just makes things seem right. We got Melly C, we got Fergal, we got two parts of Melly C from the Eminem Madness. We have Mr. McKenzie, we have Julian, we have Steve McLeod, Mr. Brooker, Eric Bell, Andrew Wolkowicz, and yeah, we have all the good stuff here. And that's from yesterday. So let me make sure I get some of that. And Mr. Brown is in here. And I want to make sure I have everybody's stuff. Great. So if you have anything you'd like to show and show off to the iBashers universe, the Basherverse, it's basherdirk@gmail.com. That's basherdirk@gmail.com. It's your show. I just hosted, even though it's been about me, because, the shit hit the fan. What can I tell you? No doing of my own. It's the forces of evil. I had a cup of coffee very, very early this morning at 8:30 with Hardcore Shutterbug. You guys all know him on the show. He's my friend Steve. He just came back from Sicily. We compared notes. He is Sicilian. I am not. I just play an Italian on TV, as they say. It's great to have you. Oh, my, but art is long and our life is fleeting. That's depressing. But somebody said something to me very, very impactful to me the other day, and they said to somebody, they were talking to somebody in their 20s, and they said, or my father used to say, drink it, smoke it, and fuck it, which is, the wisest thing I ever heard in my entire life. Get all the things done you want to get done, because by the time you hit 40 to 60 and 60 to 80 just goes like that. But it seems like you're young forever. It really does. My youth seems like it's stretched out for a long, long time, and then something happens. Something always happens whenever we're together. I get a happy feeling when we're singing a song. Traveling along, that's a song that we're singing. Come on, get happy. What a man knows not, he uses to. What a man knows not, he to use requires, and what he knows, he cannot use for good. Wow. Heavy duty, Julian. Man's wretchedness in sooth I so deplore, not even I would plague the sorry creatures more. We are getting into Shakespearean territory from the one and only Julian. In the end, you are exactly what you are. Put on a wig with a million curls, yet you remain in the end just what you are. Isn't that good, though? That you can play dress up once in a while and play somebody else on TV. I think it's beautiful. All the chameleons in the world, I applaud you. I applaud all the people in the world who are able to mix it up, change it up just a little bit for their entertainment or for others, to bring joy, to bring smiles, and all of those things to people, because I'm not one of those guys. So, I always said I've always said I never did drag. And then somebody told me I did. John, my guitar player from Hitman. I said, what do you mean I did drag? And he said, well, at the end of the tour in 93, at the end of the tour, when you're on a tour with a bunch of groups, the end of the tour, there's hijinks, there's madness, there's madcappery. And, people, they throw marbles on the stage, or they, it's crazy stuff. And then he said, I came out in costume and I borrowed something from the lead singer of the band Skew Siskin, and I have no recollection of that. Well, I've never done drugs, and I certainly was not drinking, because I was singing. Even though it was the end of the show, the tour, I still didn't do that. And so I don't know. Anyway, but I hope it was fun for them, because I don't remember it. Please upvote for Dirk. And I know it's late, and I hardly wait. Hello. Thank you, Franco Fiore. Grazie mille, signori. Dino's in the room. Wait, there I will put a Speedy on. Thank you so much. I thought it was Grail Watch Thursday. So confused, says Dino. No, it's Speedy Tuesday. It is. It's Speedy Tuesday. It's the speediest of Tuesdays. I did Speedy Tuesday in Italia. I wore my Millie almost all the time. I only brought 2 watches, and I wore the Millie because I never really wear that. But man, that's a very Rolexy country. You would think it would be Panerai kind of country, but it ain't. It is a very Gaussian. I didn't see any Milgausses, but I got a lot of people go, ooh. And then there was that guy with the Platona, which was crazy. Me, Ush, and Paolo were sitting at a table, and there's a guy, a big guy. He's a very big guy. He must have been 400 pounds. And it didn't look like a button on his hand, which was crazy. But I was like, I think it's a Platona. He's like, not possible. And then he walks around, and it's a Platona. And he definitely did it to show us. But most people, there's a lot of subs, a lot of Daytonas, a lot of Datejus. I didn't see any Air Kings. I didn't see any Milgausses. I didn't see 1908. I didn't see any of that. But, the usual cast of characters. Very Rolexy place. Dean with £4.99. That's like $800 in American money. Wait, there were Andrew. Dirk, I want to rent Andrew's gong one time only. Oh, can I get permission from Andrew? Andrew? Andy, do we have permission to run your gong just this one time for Dino? Let's see what he says. I'm waiting for your response before I play this for Dino, only because I think it's fair. He says, "Go ahead." Okay. Hey, it only happened. It only happened this one time, but here it is: the Andrew Wolkowicz commemorative gong for Dino. Okay. And Andrew Wolkowicz, Canadian $5. Congratulations, Panel Power. Dean, enjoy the gong. Be an inspiration for others. Upvote and subscribe and be a blessing in their memories. Thank you so, buddy boy. Well, I'll have to give you something else then for a change. Gotta have to make a Dino thing now. What's exclusively Dino? All right, guess what? Super Chat Gong 2 is now officially the Dino Gong. How about let's... And I know it's late. Hello. I love Neil Diamond. He's one of my favorites. Looking forward to the show. Let's all be the Bastards others want to be. Agreed. And you already are, all of you, each and every one of you. Mart's here and Bronson. Upvote and subscribe if you can. You have no idea how it helps the algorithm out, the show out. I don't know how I went from almost 2,200 to 2,178. I don't know, like all that dramatically bad, terrible stuff. And people were like, I hate this guy. I'm leaving. I don't think it's that at all. I think that there's this pool of subscribers that you have. And I think YouTube like does this kind of algorithm where they pull some, grab some, because people have told me that they've been unsubscribed. Please check if you can, because they've done it before. Please check to make sure you are still a basher. And in order to be a basher, you have to be subscribed to the channel. You don't want to be one of those laissez-faire bashers, right? Who's in, is out. I only come in for when you and Asheen are drinking wine, or when you go to Italy, or when your appendix gets taken out, or when you get arrested. Don't be that guy or that girl. Be a basher. I'm a basher. You're a basher. Wouldn't you like to be a basher? Make sure you're subscribed. And if you're not subscribed, and you always were, please put it in the comments or put it on this live chat so I can have a word. I can't have a conversation with YouTube unless I have 10,000 subscribers. And I'm not saying, in the beginning, I was like, I can't wait to have, 50,000 subscribers. Doing this long time now. 2 years, it is officially. Did I have my God? Shit, we have to have a 2-year anniversary show, don't we? We're gonna do it Friday. You heard it here first. Friday night is going to be the official 2-year iBashers extravaganza, because it was, I have to look at the exact date, but I think I missed it because of all the drama that happened. I think that's what happened. So you heard it here first. I'll get a thumbnail together and we'll have a big jamboree. Everybody will be here. We'll have some drinks, barring disaster from the Dragon Lady. Melly C, the purple one, is here. Happy Speedy Tuesday, Dirk, and all the bashers. I'm getting really angry that this is not happening like it used to happen. There it goes. For all the ladies in the bash. The hearts are for the ladies in the bash, because we applaud and we adore our lady bashers. Thank you, Melly C. Fergal's here. Great to see you back here, Julian. It is great to see you back. And did you sent me a message today, and it's on WhatsApp. And he's got something coming in, something big, something Tuesday-like. And hopefully he'll do the full unveiling on this live show, because we would love it. And if you do want to do it, do I have WhatsApp on my... Is WhatsApp also a... WhatsApp? I do have it. Hold on, let me see. And I know it's late. Hello, dismiss. I don't want to update this. I got something from him today. Why do I have to log? Unexpected error. You. Because who uses WhatsApp on a computer? Oh, it wants me to download it. The hell is this? All right, I'll figure it out. We'll figure it out together because he's got a new watch. Here's some sad news. Nathaniel has canceled his unboxing next week or the week after. He had a big unboxing coming up. I don't know what happened. He hasn't given me the details, but since he's a super friend of the show, whatever he wants to do, when he wants it. Listen, guys, when it comes to an unboxing, and it doesn't have to be a watch. It can be you got a new bicycle. Like, you remember when Mark got his bicycle? How excited we all were. Ray could get a new, fishing pole or net, or be on a cool boat. But if you have something like that you'd like to share with all the bashers, just drop me a line at basherdirk@gmail.com. That's basherdirk@gmail.com. And what I'll do is I'll make a big brouhaha about it. Why shouldn't I? It's your show. I just host it. I think that's fine. I think it's fair. I think it's only cool. He says, hello, Dirk and all the bashers. He's selling lots of his Christopher Wards. There's no good reason behind it, though. All will be revealed. All will be revealed. I don't know the rest of it. It's Cry for the Nations. Does anybody know what band that's from? What does it go? All will be revealed. The secrets of London rank. I wish I knew the lyrics to that. I should, because I'm a big fan. Anybody know? And it's going to be Drew, because I know he is. Or it's going to be Melly C. Very likely. Very, very likely. There's me saying I'll be late. He says, no problems. It's handsome Joe. Handsome Joe. Oh, no. It's Handsome Joe. He's in the room. Evening all. And Hitesh, our favorite person from British Columbia. Well, we have two, don't we? Mr. Blair is also from there. Hitesh, is anybody else from British Columbia that I'm forgetting? I don't want to leave you out. I love our Canadian neighbors, unlike some people. Good evening, kind sir. Wishing you and yours only good things. That is from the Only Good Things guy. That's the one and only. Andy. Great to have you on the show. And Caloy, hey, you upvoted. Thank you, Caloy. Upvote, man, goes a long way. If you can do it. I appreciate it. Hey, Spike the dog. Hey, you, it's been a while. Not much. How about you? Great to have you on the show, Spike the dog. Great to be back. Great to have you, man. I love seeing familiar faces, people. Hey, you know who I want to talk about for a minute? Tony. Listen, if you found me on Facebook, that's fine. I'm on there. I don't go on there because of all the bollocks, and I hate it. However, Tony was on there, and I was like, where Tony? I miss you. The hairy Italian. Where the hell have you been? I hope you're okay. We're all big fans, and we love you. You're such a big part of the show. Listen, I'm lucky to say that most of you have stuck around here, and I'm grateful for all of that. I'm really super grateful. And then, I've lamented over the loss of a couple of people that have left the show, unfortunately, due to political mumbo jumbo and all that stuff. And at the end of the day, you know what it is? I don't care anymore. I don't care. You know what I'm thinking. I don't care anymore. So come back, little Sheba. Come back. Dave Fitzsimons, evening, lads and ladies. Whoop, whoop. That's normal. I don't know what the smell is. If somebody can help me out. Okay, this is a very, 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 very big thing, and it's very niche. I am a tremendous Rush fan. Now, I understand why you might not be. You might say his voice is too high. We've taken care of everything. The words you read, the song. It's very. I understand, but listen, I'm not in that strata of musicianship, but I wish I was, as do most of us. Because they are, and they were. And Neil Peart, correct pronunciation, Peart, Neil Peart. And I know for a fact because he corrected me when I was 14 years old. I said, Mr. Peart, it is so an honor to meet you. And he says, thank you. It's nice to meet you. And it's Peart. He said it to my face, directly to me. When me and my gang of rock and roll thugs used to go and chase down rock stars at the Berkshire Place Hotel in Manhattan when I was just a wee lad. How old was I? I was 14 when I met the Rush for the very first time. I met them twice because we used to do that. Anyway, so Rush are going back on tour. Of course, the beautiful and talented and one of the greatest drummers in the history of the world and a brilliant lyricist and mind. I've read all his books. I'm a big fan. He left the planet. He had glioblastoma, and that is one hell of a terrible cancer to get. And it's amazing how a guy with that kind of a brain that fires on so many cylinders, he's able to, he's got the coordination of an octopus, and he writes such beautiful prose. And you ever hear him speak, it's like listening to one of the great minds of the universe, Neil Peart, that his brain would turn on him in 2020. It just makes no sense. They're going on the road, and everyone is thrilled for Alex Lifeson, for Geddy Lee, and for Annika, their new drummer. And she played with the Jeff Beck group. And Jeff Beck, got to be good to play with Jeff Beck. I, of course, did a deep dive. I had heard of her before. I had watched lots of Jeff Beck clips, but I watched her to say, oh, God, what's she going to bring to Rush? I think she's going to bring this is what my prediction is. I'm not trying to, this is very niche. I think what Annika's going to do, because everybody and their mother has done a post about this on YouTube. I'm like, I'm not going to do it. I'll just talk about it for a minute or two. She is a monster drummer. How cool is that they got a chick drummer? Is that cool? So cool. She's one of the big boys. Let me tell you something. That girl is incredible. And I think she's going to not just bring the Neil Peart party to the table. I think she's going to bring a whole hell of a lot of her own sound, tone, and I'm sure that's exactly what they want. Nobody needs, like, they could have done the Mike Portnoy thing, or, Dave Grohl's not good enough to be in Rush. I don't care what anybody says. Like, I like Dave Grohl. I am not a Foo Fighters fan. I'm not a Nirvana fan, but I love Dave Grohl, and he's a great drummer, but he's not that. He can fake it, but he's not that. It's a totally different level of drumming. That's up there with the Freddie Grubers and the Vinnie Colaiutas, and that's a totally different strata of drumming. And you have to, the Virgil Donatis and those guys, Portnoy's in that thing. He's in that. Mike Portnoy is an incredible drummer. But wouldn't that have been the obvious choice? Because he's such a Neil Peart aficionado. It would have been, and now he's back in Dream Theater. Believe me, he would have done that in a heartbeat. And I think it's great for them because they wanted to play their songs. They missed playing their songs. I did not think they were going to do a big arena tour, and they are. I thought they'd probably do an evening with Rush. It's called 50 something because they used to do R40, R30. And I thought they'd do theaters. I thought they'd do Carnegie Hall or the Metropolitan or the Royal Albert Hall. They might do that. It's only 5,000 seats, 5,000, 6,000. But good for them. They deserve it. It's their music. They absolutely 100% deserve to play that live. It's not any kind of, it's celebrating the incredible life of the incomparable Neil Peart. So yeah. Hey gang, Dirk, check behind the fridge. I did. Danny Gutierrez. I did. Well, I didn't check. I didn't pull the fridge out. I pulled the oven out, but it was like almost showtime. And I was like, oh shit, let me put it back a couple of minutes. I have to go down there after the show. I'm going to go down there and I'm going to pull everything out because something's back there. And I don't know if something fell. But I ran out of Febreze, man. Febreze, I ran out. Check under all the front. I did all that. The smell, don't you smell that smell? Maybe DL did something to put it. Hey, don't think I didn't think that, Handsome Joe. She's running around like a desperate, like chicken without a head, trying to pull every kind of, and it's all being added up. It's all being added up. Not a good idea. Very, very stupid. TGDL. Yeah. Yep. Bring over one of your sister's cats and stay close to it. Yeah, like I could just, hey, Pat, can I come over there and just grab a, no, I'm not going to do it. Can't do that. I'm not going to use a cat as a guinea pig. Just on board, literally. Hello. Hello again, Ray. He's on the Seven Seas. King of Seven Seas. The great Tony Harnell, who I shared an album with from the band TNT, a Norwegian band. He's from the Bronx. One of the reasons why I decided to play with Marcus Pfeffer. I've told you about this, right? I've got it just came out, and I'm you know me, I'm the worst self-promoter in the whole wide world. I'm terrible at it. But let me, did I ever do this? I don't think I ever did this. Let me see. It is called, what is it called? Over the Horizon. Oh, yeah. I'll pop this on because why not? Tony Harnell. How do see this is how I shift gears. I think finally let me get the banner off there. Only good things. I think all of that anesthesia and all that shit finally got lost. Can I do this? Barnabas Guy. Don't open up in a new tab, just open up on the same page. That would be great. Okay, there it is. So yeah, I have 2 songs on this record. It's a brand new record. And this is Marcus Pfeffer, and Tony Harnell is on it from TNT. If anybody likes that, it's Danny Vaughn from Taiketo. It's the A-list. Marcus Pfeffer is the writer, producer, the guitar player. He does all the everything, and he sends these songs out to us just as musical pieces, and he asks us to write the melodies and the lyrics, which you do, and sometimes you can get in there now. So it's got I've got a song called One by One. Is he gonna put that? I had the single on the last album, but I don't have it on this one. But I have 2 songs on this one. Check it out if you can. Oh, look, here's the guy. They have a video for this new record. See, I got One by One, Dirk Kennedy Hitman. That's not my last name, and Scirocco Sands, which is kind of an epic. If you want to check out some hard rock and metal that's brand new that I'm on, check it out. It's fun. He sent me. Did I say this the other day that he sent me a ballad? It's so beautiful, and I haven't had a chance to seriously sit down and work on it, but I have the melody in my head. I heard it. It's in there. I heard it. I have to get in there and do it. I have to do it. I feel like I smell that smell now. I feel like it's me. I'm rotting on the inside. You ready for a confessional? I'm gonna go talk to somebody for my mental health, because I'm not sleeping very well because of all this shit. And listen, I'm not going, but I've decided to see what that feels like because I've never done it. Only because it's affecting, listen, I'm not saying that it caused my appendectomy, but certainly like the stress of all that stuff that wasn't good, the weird white blood cell count, the weird high blood pressure. I never have high blood pressure, never. It's pretty low. But I have a fatty liver, I found out. Everybody in my family, I don't want that. I got to figure out how to get rid of that. My poor liver. I'm not drinking liquor. I'm not doing anything like that. It's not fair. It's not fair. Steve Zielinski is late, but good evening, Jerk and all. Hey, Steve Zielinski, how are you guys? You look how cute you look. Drooby Doo, how many windmills did you see? Oh, let's talk about that. You want to talk about that? Bring it on. Look who's live on the show. Oh, it's Easy E. Oh my God. I just got a tickle. It's Easy E. What's up, peeps and Turkey Poo? Just got back from HSS to aspirate 15 cc's of knee fluid. That is the Hospital of Special Surgery in New York City, one of the greatest hospitals in the world. If you need a knee replacement or a hip replacement or a head replacement, to aspirate 15 cc's of knee fluid, then get a second needle for cortisone. Woohoo, feeling good though. Maybe put in some good Russian vodka. It's good Russian vodka. Of course it is. You guys watch Bold and Bankrupt? I don't need to promote that guy's channel because it's huge. Just watching him take the ferry over the Caspian Sea. I just love that guy. And I think his show is fantastic. He's got a great show. And he speaks fluent Russian. He's British. It makes no sense. Oh, Easy. I hope you feel okay. Wow, what the hell happened? Got to stop playing that sport you play. You've never divulged it on the show, so I'm not going to divulge it for you, because what goes on in Easy E World goes on in Easy E World. But he has quite the athletic man. That sounds like a professional sports injury, if you ask me. 15 cc's. Not quite sure what a cc is. You hear it all the time, like the cc's on the bike. The Metallica album. I remember when I heard the explanation of what that was, I went, ew. Ew. That's terrifyingly bad. Look at this. Dito Andrew. How sick is that he's on the show? And you know who just said it today? It was today. Carolyn Merton, the girl with the rents, right? The queen of the Bashers, right? She said, and I quote, well, he's never live on the show. He hasn't been on in a long time, right? And I said, no, he's coming back. He's been back. He's been doing some stuff on the show. And there he is himself. Dirk, relax about not remembering something. Be assured that if you were, I was not out of control. Believe me, I wasn't. Others will remember for you, hopefully without pictures. I have tons of pictures of that after show party. I'll tell you what happened. We did throw marbles on stage for this one band, and one of the guys' guitar players, the headstock snapped off, and we paid for it. I felt terrible about it. And he's now gone. Andrew Mac McDermott from the band Sergeant Fury. Amazing band. They were so good. We were on this triple tour. It was us, Sergeant Fury, and this band called Stu Siskin, who are still together, kind of like a rock and roll leather and denim band with a super cool chick singer, Nina, and whose clothing I absconded with, which I don't recall. I wasn't drunk. I wasn't drinking. I wasn't doing any of that stuff. I think I had one beer at the end of the tour because I hadn't had a German beer, and we were Germany, Austria, Switzerland. So I don't remember it. But I do have pictures. I'm wearing like my Eastern Airlines shirt, and I had a mask on. Yeah, I don't know. I think he's wrong. I think somebody else might have done. Andrew did drag, and now I remember. Andrew McDermott did it. He did. Solved. Go ahead. Go ahead. We should, Emmett, next time we do a live music show, I want to do the thank you for this better knowledge, guardian angels left me stranded. Go ahead. Great song. Rufus Wainwright. Steve Mac 3, sorry running late. Hey, packing for Lisbon. Oof. Congratulations. I love that city. What a town. What a cool place. We love it. I love Lisbon. It's great. It's meat centric for me, but Jimmy Baki, the guitar player from Hitman, he is in Spain right now on the Mediterranean coast, and he's eating Italian food. I'm like, you're in Spain. Why aren't you eating Spanish food? I am not unsubbed, but we can't join I have monetization, easy. You can super, and you have. Listen, should I do that? Is that wrong of me to try to? I mean, I guess I could do that. Memberships, because I have Patreon, and I'm very, very grateful to all the Patreons in the world. I feel like it's double dipping. I know this is my job, and this is what I do now, and all that stuff. But I want to be careful that I'm not, put on the grift list. I don't. You know what me? I'm very bad with that kind of thing. But I mean, I guess I could put it up there, and if people tell me it's morally incorrect, I don't know. I'm very bad at that stuff. But yeah, no. But we're certainly monetized. Of course you are. Mark in Brooklyn says AI drama. Hey, Mark in Brooklyn. Easy E was oh boy. Hey, Easy, was you on the franchise club the other night? Everybody seems to have been on the franchise club. Listen, there's a certain modicum of peace that has been made, and at the end of the day, play nice, play hard, play fair. That's it. And listen, I've talked about it. I had written some stuff on there at one time too, and it was like, oh, don't, they make fun of you and they make fun of Machine, and I'm like, well, okay. And listen, you can't tell people what to do or what not to do, and if there's some very funny things that can happen on that channel too, and it's in it for entertainment purposes as well. You have to understand what is it called, circular drama and all that stuff. I guess if you do something stupid, people call you out. When you're on the internet, that stuff kind of just happens, right? You got to be, you got to watch your piece, or you can like I could say, oh my God, I went to the Côte d'Azur and got married this weekend. Just go along with it and see if it shows up. Anyway, were you on there the other night, Easy? Remember, in the beginning, I was really, really super bothered by it. I'm not anymore, of course, because I was new to the game. I didn't know how it all worked. I was like, they don't like me. Toyota doesn't like me. He does. Daniel Gutierrez, Omega Aquaterra giveaway on Friday. I wish I had an Aquaterra to give away, but I'd keep it. I have wanted an Aquaterra for the longest time. I wanted it before I had anything at all. And but then I was given the opportunity of my Grail Aquaterra, and I chose that. You got to pick a Speedmaster over an Aquaterra. And an Aquaterra is by far. Hold on a second. I'm watching the lady. Want to make sure nothing stupid's happening here. So, I watch her. I was on camera to make sure everything's okay because I have to be very careful 24 hours a day with DL and all the crap and all the stuff. Do I have sound on this? Yeah, it seems okay. It's the perfect one watch collection. If you're going to have one watch in your collection, I think the Aquaterra is a perfect thing. And yes, cupcake for you, Andy M. You love the cupcake. I hate it. I would go, but I love the dated 6. But without the cupcake, it's dated 3. Omega, I would love an Aquaterra with the dated 6, teak dial, various colors, but I would like it without the cupcake crown. It's just, and I don't have the biggest paws in the whole wide world. I do not. But it is very, very hard to operate that crown. I mean, if you have little spindly baby fingers, then it's probably super duper easy. But it's one thing that drives me crazy. I like a big crown. Speaking of big crowns, my Waltham. Some guy on the internet the other day was talking about Rolex, and he was like a big know-it-all watch guy. I'm not a know-it-all. I'm a know-it-all Omega guy, but I'm not a know-it-all everything watches. I can't rattle off every single index and reference from Rolex and other brands like most of the big guys can, but that's their thing. So this was the Angelo Minikillo watch. This was the Waltham, right? Look at this. Look at that crown. Now this is a very big crown. How big the crown? Look at that thing is. This is a juicy piece, man. Speedmaster has a big crown. There is something so meaty here. It is so enjoyable. And anyway, this guy was talking about how the Submariner was the first waterproof watch. And I was like, no, Depolier and the Waltham Field and Marine was the first. He has the patents on it. I have the book and everything. It drives me crazy. I mean, they're famous for being the first, I mean, I love a Submariner. I love everything about it. Who doesn't? We all love Submariners, but that is the very first submersible. Not this one. This is a repro from Watch Angels, but it is, because Waltham is, but it's a beautiful watch and I love it and I wear it quite often. As a matter of fact, I'm going to put it on my right hand right now. I love a big crown, man. I'm a crown queen. I love it. Crown queen, baby. Look at this. Look at that thing. It's meaty. I didn't even put it back in too. Oh, there it is. Look at this thing. That is monstrous. It's a big watch, and I don't have the biggest wrist in the world, but it suits me just fine. It's a beautiful watch. That's the first submersible. Aquaterra giveaway. I wish. If somebody has an Aquaterra they want to offer up to the show, be my guest. I'd love to give away an Aquaterra. Wouldn't that be a wonderful thing to do? You also missed the opportunity for the 500 show. Have I done 500 episodes? I guess I have. I guess I've done. Isn't that something, though? It makes me wonder, though. And it makes me wonder. Like there's a lot of shows out there that do kind of the same thing over and over and over again. Listen, my show's different every single day. And I'm going to brag for a minute. I think this is a great show because it's your show. It's not it's been about me for a month, but so rarely is it. It's the most interactive show that I know of in this thing. I did want to incorporate more of you guys into the show, and there was a little bit of a backlash when I wanted to invite people on the show. I tried to do the Meet the Basher. Do I still have the song for that? Let me see. Is that still available? Let me see. That was pretty cool. I liked it. Let me see if I can find it. I had it. I swear to God, I still smell that thing. Isn't that crazy? And I know I can't possibly. Dirk Weekdays. Meet the Bashers.
Meet the Basher. Meet the Basher.
I loved that. I think it was fun. It's too loud, though. It's way too hot. It's way too hot. It was very loud. Okay. So then, hey, Thomas Burnett. Hey, Thomas Burnett, where you been? So Graham Nash the other day is back in band with Purple. Well, you'd have to be to play with Graham Nash. Multi-instrumentalists that interchange between electric guitar, acoustic guitar, bass, drums, tenor sax, and brilliant harmonies on vocals. Yeah. Well, isn't that great that he's doing it live? And you know what? The Eagles are all in the toaster. They've been busted for the last couple of years, and it's a shame because they have some high quality performers in that band, but it's the Don Henley and Friends. It's his show, and it's all his show nowadays. So whatever Don Henley, without Glenn Fry, it's his show. It's Don Henley and Friends. Their entire show, lead vocals, background vocals. I don't even know if, I'm sure Joe's playing live. Maybe Timothy's playing live, but they're singing on top of samples. A lot of it's super duper fake. And Graham Nash probably would never allow that. You wouldn't think the Beatles would allow it. The Eagles would allow it. Terrible. Hey, Thomas, you keeping well, says Eric B. Yes, Thomas, it's great to have you in the How you been? Tell us everything. We missed you, man. Look who's here. It's Neve. Dirk, they took about 5 kilograms with your appendix. Aw, thank you very, very much. I don't know how much they took, but they took something, yeah. Nothing fits on me. I'm not complaining, but, and it's not like I haven't been eating, but it's so funny. I've been wearing I haven't adjusted any of my watches. They're all loose on my wrists. Great. Like I never had any wiggle room, but that's very sweet of you to say. Yes, I did. I think I definitely lost a couple pounds for sure, but I'd like more. Greedy. Take out my liver. Hey, Donald Gehrig is here. Hey, buddy. Great to have you. Donald Gehrig is here. Hey, Dirk, what's up sucks. Yeah, what's up does suck. I know, but in Europe, everybody uses it. It is the de facto, ipso facto. It is nobody texts. They all use WhatsApp. Everybody, grandmothers, children, everybody uses it. You have my WhatsApp? Yeah. I entered 1 million WhatsApps for Paul's family. I was like, oh, because I had a plan for the international plan. But everybody's like, no, WhatsApp. So yeah, I know it sucks, but everybody uses it. Oh no, maybe he had to return the piece. Joe, what did I say before that? Oh, you're talking about Nathaniel, possibly. Nathaniel, if you're listening to the show, as you do, I know you do. I know you do. Give me a bell so I can find out what happened there. I hope I don't want you to be dissatisfied. Look at that. My microphone just moved. I keep my microphone over here now because I don't like it in the frame. I don't enjoy it in the frame. But I think I might be having to get a new one of these soon because it's it's a cheap piece of shit from Amazon. Maybe that's true. Thomas Burnett, great to see you, brother. How's the diving going? Very nice. I love this. Where you been, Thomas Burnett? Danny Gutierrez says, Dirk, I so wish you get another one of those scam calls the other day. That was listen. Here's my home phone. I actually have I have had this number since 1984. I've had this since I moved into this apartment in 92 or 3, whenever that was.
Hello. Hi. This is Marjorie.
I hope my friend Marjorie doesn't get upset by that. It was just it's such an old-timey name.
This is Gladys. Gladys Smythe.
It's fun to do. Still struggling about the seabed, wearing yellow wellies in pitch black. Have you still got the classic synth collection? I love this. The Bashers connect. What happened to Carolyn Martin's Rolex box? Keep us hanging. It's a watch in a Rolex box. I've heard nothing more. I don't believe that the watch is for her. I think it is a... Listen, when you become a Carolyn Martin, there's a certain amount of prestige involved with that. And by prestige, I mean you have ADs sending you stuff. No list, no nothing. It's just you are owed X amount a year or whatever. When you get to that, in that pantheon, and that's who she is. So I believe that, she just merely mentions what she would like and for whom. I believe it is a gift from her to someone. And it was not for her. We got all excited that she was going to get a new one, but she's giving that. She wasn't quite sure. It's hard for her to keep track because she's a generous, wonderful person. Isn't that amazing, though? It's a better story, right? But maybe we'll get that person to unbox it on the show. And I do know what it was. It's not for me to tell the tale. Kyle D! I'm not from BC, but rather from Winnipeg, Manitoba, home of the Guess Who, Neil Young, Bachman Turner Overdrive. I don't know who Chantal Kravasic is. Kravasic. Biff Naked, just to name a few. I don't know who those are. I'm assuming that those are Canada-wide superstars. From Winnipeg. I did not know that Bachman Turner Overdrive were from Winnipeg. I did not know that. Hey, Kyle D. Great to have you in the show. I've always loved so many great Canadian artists. But my favorite one is from Consort, Alberta. Do we know who one of my favorite artists ever, and one of the most glorious voices in the history of singing, from Consort, Alberta? I'll give you a hint. She was a big bone girl from southern Alberta, just couldn't call her small. Incredible. Carolyn. Now don't I feel stupid? Dean going to have to disappoint. The box is a gift for a family member, so unboxing left to wait. After I just talk about her, there she is. Well, I could have just gone to that, and it would have been, I wouldn't have to wax on. The pictures that give pleasure to you. Right. Indeed. We're all for one. We work together, common son. Winnipeg is the Canadian home of rock. And Toronto. Thomas Burnett. Yes, Eric. Still got my vintage analog synths. I'm trying to find someone who can fix the OSCAR on one of the human leagues. Oh, wow. Then I'm going to have to sell it. Having a constant, it's a lot. Synths take up a lot of room. Talk to Mr. Manning. Mr. Manning from Jellyfish. He's got the biggest collection of synths ever. And he's like, I don't have. He's got a warehouse full of synths. Winnipeg is Canadian home rock. I love it. Good idea, Thomas. Yeah, you should get it done. 2 snares, 1 tune very low. You guys are talking amongst yourselves. 3:36, can't sleep. So here I am. Here I am, the one that you love so many ways. Of course, at least I'm now in the presence of the great Basharoon. Yeah. Great to have you. What time is it in the Maldives? It's late there. It's got to be like 3, 4 o'clock in the morning. I don't even know. It's so far away. I went out with a girl drummer. It was pretty cool. Girl drummers are great. Hey, that's Tobster. I saw Rush at the Nokia Theater years back. The Nokia Theater. Highest I've ever been. Weed blown, nitrous, shrooms, beer, cigs, Vicodin. The thought of doing that much. Well. The Nokia Theater. Is that a theater or an arena? I also went to the final. Oh, did you? They didn't say it'd be the last show. I knew it was going to be the last show. A lot of people did. I didn't know about Neil. I knew about that earlier than it was made public because we knew some of the people on their crew. And I was like, no, that can't be possible. And it was. And it was like 2 years later. But Neil passed not long after. The last show was in 2015. He died in 20. He stuck around. He didn't know about the glioblastoma until like 2 years after the show was over. the tour was over. He did not know. Yeah, terrible. But wow, you went to the final show. That's amazing. They're opening up their tour at that very same at the LA Forum. Is it just me? Is Dirk a little blurry? Oh, I hope not. I'm so tired of that shite. Fano is 4K. I'm in New York shitty. Talking of great drummers, I wonder why Foo Fighters sacked Josh. Yeah, I don't know why they did that. I saw the new guy. Thought he was a great replacement for Taylor. Saw the Foos last year and he fits. Yeah, I don't. Must have been personality wise, Josh Freese. I mean, all around incredible drummer. Incredible drummer. I can't imagine why they would have done that. It had to be. Must have been something other than drumming. And I saw the new guy that they have, and I mean, Foo Fighters just need a great rock drummer. They don't need anything more. They just need a great rock drummer. I mean, Dave Grohl, but he's the singer. Dirk, you're having that 1080 problem. Go back to 720. Aren't I in 720? Let me see. All right, hold on. Thanks, Kyle D. Let's see. Shit. How about that? Oh, wow, that looks better, right? Shit. Give me I'm all the way at the bottom now. Tell me, Dirk, you blurry need to change. Okay. All right, is it better now? I just swapped it out. I don't know. I guess I'll go 720 the whole way. Dirk, set up a separate monitor to see what we see. I don't want to. I have a monitor to do that. It's just too much. Does Rose's apartment have a water Nope, it didn't help, huh? Still blurry. Let me do this. What do you think? Thumbprint on the is this thumbprint on the camera? No, my camera's not. I'm going to do the same thing that they did, and I hate finding out that happens. Working? Am I live or is this not working? Back. Okay. Is it better? Seems funny. Let me make sure I'm in 720. Camera 720. Okay. Start camera. Yeah. All right. I just think it's New York. I think New York is just crap. I mean, I could go over there right now and see what it looks like, but I don't care. You are live. A little bit better. So it's not the usual. Like I watched, you know what I watched today? I watched some of the live stream from Fano, and I couldn't believe, like, walking all over that little tiny town on the Adriatic coast, and wow, it was like 4K the whole way. It was amazing. Wow. Anyway, guys, I'm going on and on and on. Andrew Olkowicz, a bit blurry today. Upvote, everyone. Canadian $2. Andrew Olkowicz, commemorative gong. Let's go, go, go. Thomas Burnett, $4.99. Like a big crown. Just emailed you the heaviest watch in the world, the Musk MR 2129. It's ridiculous. I can't wait to see it. We're going to go head over to the Gallery of Bashtards in just a momentum. Just a momentum. And marked with a super sticker, Martin Bronson, yeah. Let's go.
The Gallery of Bashtards, send me the shots that sublime the absurd. The Gallery of Bashtards, you share them with me, and I share with
the world. Boom. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, people. Okay, let me get started. Oh, look at this. We got a bunch of stuff. Well, let's just go straight into that because you just mentioned it. So let's see. The heaviest watch in the world. Oh boy, this is crazy town.
Oh boy.
Wow, that's that's some heavy duty bling, my friend. Wow. Wow. Look at that thing. That's too big. It's a very interesting piece of hardware, though. But why does that have to be so? Why does the rehaut have to be so deep like that? I mean, come on, that's just insane. That's not real. That can't be real. Is it a dive? It's a dive watch, obviously, right? But I mean, I want a Plo Prof. Is that happening again? That thing? I don't know. I just can't. No, it's acting okay now. They're just weird noises I just heard. You never know with TL what she's up to. That's very cool though. Thanks for sending that on in. The heaviest watch in the world, 715 grams. What is this watch called again? You said it right. I don't think you could wear a shirt with that watch, Steve. Let's start out with Mark. Yeah, I bet. Ooh. Oh, you're a lefty? I'm a lefty too, but I play guitar right-handed. I'm fascinated by this. Got himself an Epi Les Paul. Wow. Look at that. You're a lefty. Wow. And I love your piano. That's beautiful. That's called a Black Beauty in Les Paul parlance. And those are beautiful. I would love a black Les Paul, man. I would love one. Just like that. That's beautiful. Is that brandy new in the box, my friend? That is congratulations, mister. What a cool thing. And I love that Epiphone went and they put the volute on the top. The there's a word for it. I don't know. The volute is the thing on the back to make the Epiphones look more like the Gibsons because they used to be weird. It looks much better. And for those people who don't know, Epiphone used to be its own company. And it is owned by the Gibson Corporation, and it's just like a different level of their stuff. But oftentimes the Epiphones are even better than the Gibsons. And the most famous Epiphone of all time, I think it is the Casino. John Lennon. And the incomparable Bronson. Look at that on top of your Canon print. That's my next printer. I've been through so much ink in the last couple of months. I've had it. I want to get one of these Canons. They're very sexy. And look at that. As is Bronson, the incomparable, the Maine Coon, your Maine Coon of the show. Andrew says, Sunbeam Snuggles. Oh, how cute is this? Oh, look at you two. Oh, you're so great. There's nothing like a Sunbeam Snuggle on a mat next to the floor vents because they're cats. Thanks, Andrew. Andrew. And it really did. Okay. I don't know what this means, but I'll look it up. Andrew loves his smokes. I'm so old, my high school has. So did mine. It was cold everywhere. Did they smoke in the building? No. But people used to smoke everywhere. I remember smoking everywhere, but I don't remember smoking in elevators. But people say that it's happened. I don't know how true that is. But there were ashtrays right outside of elevators at one point, which is crazy. I can't believe anybody ever smoked on airplanes. It's nuts. And I did it too. So how that ever happened, I don't know. Mr. Bell, Night Diver. Ooh, very cool. Very, very cool. Look at that. That is a sexy pic. Beautifully executed. Look at that shot. It's amazing. Wow. That's very cool. Cool watch. Look at that. 660 feet. Gorgeous, man. Thank you, man. What a great shot. Great shots. The one and only Mr. Bell, Mr. Brooker, House Reef dive shots. Here we go. Some Maldives action this day, action this night. Why won't you? Are you going to give me a hard time? Okay. What are you doing? Oh, that's crazy. Some reef shots. Not reefer shots, reef shots. Wow. Like, what do you call? Look at that. What is it? What is that thing? It's living on the bottom of the Maldives, minding its own business. People coming around with cameras. Look at that crazy thing. Life is inexplicable, isn't it? And amazing. I watch a lot of documentaries and science nerdy shit about space and stuff. And Carl Sagan said that it wouldn't be different if another world had similar species because of the ingredients, which is very interesting because there's a finite amount of that we know of what the universe is made of. Look at this stuff. Wow. Incredible. And that's something too, right? In the middle, that's some kind of sea creature. All the busy little sea creatures chasing out their destinies, living in a pool we soon forget about the sea. Wow, look at that. That's a different kind of school. I bet you there's no smoking lounge in this school. Wow. Incredible stuff. Mr. Brooker. Wow. I would love to try that one day. Just to see that world, a glimpse into that world. Look how beautiful life is. Wow, these are gorgeous. Ladies and gentlemen, Nick Brooker. Wow. Incredible stuff. Incredible, Nick Brooker. Mr. McLeod of the Clan McLeod. Some gorgeous photography from him and from Julian today, guys. Very excited about that. Look at this. This looks like an Architectural Digest shot, man. Beautiful. Oof, spooky. Wow, look at that. It's gorgeous. That'd make a great recording studio. Great vibe. Oh, wow, that's beautiful. Wow, look at that. Huh. Wow. Oh, isn't that cool? This is somebody's house now? Man, I need to win the lottery. That's living, baby. How cool is that? Oh, geez. What is going on here? Now, this is obviously some former church, right? Or something. Right? Let me go back. Yeah, it's a church. Look at that. Oh, my goodness gracious. Look at all the spiral staircases. Look how beautiful this multi-level home. Did it have to be deconsecrated? Wow, that's amazing. Amazing. Mr. McLeod, beautiful photography as always. Thank you so much. Ladies and gentlemen, back to back. He's back. The one and only Julian. Great to have you on the show. Great to have you back. We love you, man. Beautiful stuff as always. Gorgeous. Look at that menacing. Look at that. How do you do that? How do you do that? He's a magician. Truly a magician. So I'm waiting for the dates, Christine, of when Julian's going to have his art show in London so we can all come to London to see his show and support our beloved. I think it's time you have a show. Come on. Wow, that's cool. Now, what is that for? Is that some kind of ballad? Wow. Texture. Julian is a master of texture. Oh, what is these things? Are these lamps of some kind? Beautiful. Oh, this is cool. What is this? This is a bank vault, or look at all the different patterns here. There's like Cubert on the floor. Oh, and on the walls too. Oof, man, that's there too. I didn't even see it there because I was looking at it kind of two-dimensionally. Julian, astonishing. Oh, Andrew, when I was a kid, all I wanted to do was live in like a Gothic church or a mansion or a castle. That was my dream. I wanted to buy Boyne Castle in Ireland because we used to drive past it all the time on our way to our town. And I used to dream of it because it was like nothing going on there. Or Bunratty Castle and go to Dirty Nelly's. Look at this beautiful work. Look at that. Look at the distortion that he achieved through looking at that metal. Crazy. That's what an artist does. Oh, look at this. It's a chandelier. Wow. Beautiful. Oh, look at this. Wow. Look in the background. So many things to see. What is this? Some kind of magic loom? Wow. I don't even know what we're looking at, but it's amazing. And look at this. Architecture that will never happen. I'm assuming that this is Beaux Arts, I would imagine, right? With a little bit of Richardsonian going on there. Richardsonian, no matter how you say it. This is kind of Richardsonian, but this shit is definitely like more Beaux Arts. Absolutely gorgeous. And some Rococo in there too. What an amalgam of different structures and styles. Ladies and gentlemen, the return, the glorious return of Sir Julian. Thank you, kind sir. It's so great to have you on the show, and I hope you're doing well because we love you, man. You're a major part of the Bashers. Major. Mr. McKenzie, this bloomer is date Brazilian coffee. Wow. Oh, look at this. Okay. Oh, man, I would murder that bread. Ah, Dino, nice. Nice speedy shot. Look at that. Look how great that is. Fantastic. That bread looks murderously delicious. Stone baked date and Brazilian coffee bloomer. Look at that. You have to put some gorgeous butter on there. Here's my question for you, mister. What does England put on their bread? What do you guys, what butter do you use? English butter? I mean, just asking for a friend. Like, we all know that Irish butter is the best butter in the world. And as Jer O'Malley quite said, it's all Kerrygold. Jer and I were in Dunn's. We were in the supermarket, and I went to go. She goes, "Oh, Dirk, go down the aisle there, and I need some butter." And I came back with a big thing of Kerrygold. She goes, "What are you on about that? What's that?" She goes, "That's too expensive. Go get the store one." And I said, "Oh no, but it's Kerrygold." She goes, "It's all Kerrygold. It's all Irish butter." A Marmite, oh jays, Anchor salted butter. Okay, yeah, well, because unsalted butter is for sociopaths. Why would anybody want that? Great shot there. Yeah, I use salted butter when I bake too. I just think I don't like unsalted butter. It's weird. Leave it to the French. No thanks. And French butter sucks. And Italian butter is even worse. So looks, they both do great things, but leave the great Lurpak. I buy Lurpak every once in a while in DM, but you can't touch Kerrygold, man. That stuff is the greatest. It's Ciela. It's really gorgeous color and the flavor. It's beautiful. Bertolli olive oil, yeah, of course. Olive oil is great. I love olive oil. A little bit of salt. Yep. Good stuff. Good stuff. Melly C. Eminem madness, Mark and Mindy madness. Yeah. Look at her doing the look. I don't know if I've ever seen her do the stand-up thing. Is that speaker on and is it really loud? Funny is that? Amazing. Oh, then she's just looking for doing the dance to get the place feeling good, right? I get it. Oh, Mork. It's Mork. Joe LaFaro puts Kerrygold on there and olive oil. Yeah, me too. I mean, I buy President's butter once in a while because I don't hate it and it's French and I like it. It's okay. But my backups are American butter. Never. It's not great. It just has no flavor. It's white. It's shitty. President's Lurpak for sure. Yeah. Mork. The devil. Look at him with his devil eyes. That's for you, Carolyn. Mork rules. He does. We all. Mork's got a crazy fan club now. And the devil lady. She's just a devil woman with evil on her mind. That's so ridiculous. I still have one of those. She liver and loved it so much. Look at Mork. Oh, lady face. So cute. It's almost like a Nickelodeon, right? Mork and Mindy madness. That's part one. There's a part two. which is great. Let's do part 2 of M&M Madness because they're so damn cute. Damn it. Mindy on the bureau. Oh. Her whites were so white and her blacks were so black. Andrew buys the butter that's on sale. He buys Country Crock. How are the Canadians with butter? I don't even know. I don't know. I don't think I've ever had Canadian butter. Oh, what a beautiful shot of wonder. The beautiful. I mean, listen, she's exquisite. She's the perfect tuxedo cat. Perfect. Perfect. Look at her. You did something. You did something. Oh, so beautiful. Mark and Mindy Madness. Yeah, 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 yeah. Yay. Thanks, Smelly C and Andy M. Thank you. Fergal McDermott, Speedy Tuesday. Oh yeah, well sure. Why don't you throw your 861 to the Lions there, mister? I really wish Omega finished their watches the way they used to finish them. This was like right on the cusp when they stopped it with all the adding copper to the nickel to the design. The colors were so beautiful on his Mark II. Perfectly serviced. Look at that sexy action. That bracelet. Oh, look at you. Cats will find the craziest places to take a nap. Isn't that amazing? Oh. Ginge. What are you doing? Beautiful. Virgil. Great. That's amazing. Great shots, man. Thank you. Thank you, kind sir. And Louise, too, of course, always. Your better half, because we know it's your better half. Easy E. Looks like Easy E's at the beach. I'm watching Rose's camera. She's not in frame right now. That makes me nervous. I have to go down there and solve that problem. I got to figure out what that smell is. It's going to make me go crazy. Easy E at the beach, people. He drives me crazy. Look at this. This is beautiful work. Dino, this is great, right? Very English garden-y, right? He does a great job. Easy is very talented. Very talented. Look how beautiful that is. And he's back on the show hard. Easy either. The very first, by the way. Credit goes where credit is due. Very, very true. Hey, Vitali. This one's for you. Just bought a hi-fi setup. Oh, cool. This is a video. Oh, shit. And look, the video is embedded. Man, I want that to happen all the time. So I don't have to download shit. You can't hear this, but he's playing The Ledge by Hitman. Oof. Oh, my dream setup. Macintosh. There was a time not long ago. Look at that. Vitali's playlist, The Ledge. Everything moves so slow. Oh, look at that. Man, that's sick. Oof. I wish you could. Could you hear the audio on that? I wish you could. I don't think that you can because I'm using Chrome on that. Wow, Macintosh. Listen. I know that I know all you audiophiles. You say what you say. Like Macintosh. I built a Macintosh room for that very rich old queen I used to work for, and he gave me a shitload of money. He said, "Go build me a room." We painted the place blood red. It was a library, and I bought all the best Macintosh shit. And man, it's I just love the way it looks. I love the way it sounds. And wow! And thank you for playing The Ledge. That was very, very sweet of you. Very sweet. It's probably better that he couldn't hear the audio because I'd probably get a copyright strike on my own tune. I know, Tobster. I know that all of you audio nerds are like, yeah, Macintosh is good. You got to hear stuff that'll blow your mind. I know. But nothing looks that good. Nothing looks that good. Macintosh looks the best. It's so sexy and so, the glass and the green. And I know. It's like, listen, there's better guitars than I have. And I'm like, listen, I know that's out there. But for me, if I was to spend big ass money on, I would definitely go Macintosh. I just love the way it's so classy and elegant. I love it. I know that, listen, there's always bigger and there's always better. There always is. But that's very sweet of you, Vitaly. Thank you very, very much for that. That was very sweet. Andrew Wilkowicz, eyes. Oh, look at this pretty lady. Oh man. Wow. Oh, look at that. Oh, such a beauty. Thank you. That's incredible. It's amazing. You know, Topster, I didn't even know that Macintosh was made in New York. I had no idea. You know what I have in my house? They don't work anymore, and I couldn't find anybody to fix them. I have a Hafler power amp and a Hafler preamp. And they powered my studio for 20 years. And they were great. Do you know Hafler? It's like a very small operation. Look at this beautiful baby. And I finally just gave up. And you know what I have now? I'm powered by Crown, like every tour in the world. Like every tour in the world. Everything in my rack for power is by Crown. But, you know, what a beauty. Thank you, Andrew. And she's gorgeous, of course. And Thomas. Oh, we did the heaviest watch. And speaking of big crowns, here's Handsome Joe. Oh, look at the Fortis. Oh, yeah. That's a big crown. Is that a big crown, Joe? Or are you just happy to see me? Holy macaroni. Yeah, that's a big crown, my friend. And I love those bushers, man. Those are sick. Skeleton hands, very cool watch. Joe's got some very interesting choices. Look at that. Handsome Joe. Handsome Joe. Handsome Joe. Thank you, killers. Guys, that's the incredible Gallery of Bastards for today. Thank you so very much. Amazing thought.
The Gallery of Bashtards. Send me the shots, the sublime, the absurd. The Gallery of Bashtards. You share them with me, and I share with the world.
Fantastic. If you had an old churches at home, what would be the first song that you'd like to hear? I think it would be in a church. It's got to be Toccata and Fugue in D minor, right? Or Albinoni's Adagio. Incredible stuff. Something by Enya. Guys, that's the show. Incredible. Thanks so much. Yeah, it was a nice long show. Thank you so much. I'm going to go find out what that smell is. Ooh, can't you smell that smell? Thanks, everybody. Speedy Tuesday. I love you all, guys, so much. I'll see you tomorrow for When We Were Wednesdays or whatever we're calling Wednesdays these days. Guys, remember to hold the door open. Remember to say please and thank you. Remember, if you encounter somebody who's not so nice, give them the benefit of the doubt, unless, of course, it's DL. And let them hang themselves. Give themselves enough rope, because they're either the nicest person in the whole wide world, or what are they? What are they? I can't hear you. What are they? A